Second week of May. I think the IMS is open for business. They're doing some Grand Prix stuff in Indianapolis today. Pretty cool. First time ever, I think, during May. So a lot of traditionalists are probably pissed off about that. But, you have that from time to time. Um, May in Indiana is a special time. And unfortunately, I'm not going to make it back there this year again because I have this work conference I have to go to. But maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll get back for the 500. It's really the greatest spectacle in racing, and I have absolutely no idea why I'm thinking about that right now. Other than I know they're running at Indianapolis today, and I'm an Indiana farm boy at heart. So what can I say? Thinking about home. So anyway, you know, don't have a whole lot of time today. It's another busy weekend. I fly to Sin City tomorrow. Excited, yeah, excited and apprehensive about it. It's always good to get out of the norm. It's always good to see a new place, and it's always good to go somewhere that's fun. And Vegas is definitely fun. And it's but also it's not home, and it's out of routine, and that freaks me out a little bit because it's been 8 weeks, and I can go through the list. Haven't eaten fast food, haven't had a soda. You know, I've been moving, haven't binged, um, and I mean that's just great stuff. And following Tyson's plan, it's been working because I feel better about myself and I'm moving. However, it doesn't alleviate the fact that I'm apprehensive because, let's face it, when I went to Vegas a year ago for the same conference, and things were different a year ago. Things were dark. Um, you know, some mistakes were made. I got blamed for them. The way it works. Shit happens. And it was really, I went there very depressed, afraid I was going to lose my job, accepting that I was going to lose my job, and for shit that wasn't even my fault, but that was just kind of the nature and the role that I've taken on. And I was very apprehensive. I was very, very stressed out. I didn't sleep well, and then when I found out I wasn't actually going to get fired, went a little bit off the deep end. There's booze, obsessive amounts of booze. There were cigarettes, and there was food. Of course, there was always food. And I binged. I stayed out till 6 in the fucking morning, fraternizing with not the most respected people in the world, but I guess it's Vegas. What happens there stays there. But the problem was, it didn't stay there. I had a really successful month. I actually lost 30 pounds going into Vegas last year, and came back in the next couple months, put it on because I lost my way. And again, there was a lot of things that happened. Work mainly. The guy I worked for and admired and looked up to for 5 years left the company. Some other personal shit happened. It's life. At the end of the day, it's life, and so it terrifies me that I know I'm gonna go, and I know I got a plan with Tyson, and I know push comes to shove, I'm not cured. I'm gonna struggle with food addiction and depression and the easy way out and the pure joy and satisfaction of eating every day for the rest of my life. And the truth is I already want to smoke cigarettes. I already want to drink, but I'm gonna try to stay away from these things because I need to keep on the path and I need to keep going forward. Because let's be honest, if there's another setback like last year and there's another, get knocked back into next week, the likelihood of recovery is very low. But I honestly believe it's different this time. And although I sound like I'm pleading and I'm probably not inspiring a lot of confidence, I believe things have changed because I know what I want out of life. And I've had the sweet moments, and I've had the beautiful moments, and I can taste them, they're fresh in my mind, and they make me want to live. And they make me want to do great things and change. And like I said, I did some stuff this week. I took some risks that I'm not used to taking. And cross your fingers for me, wish me good ka, whatever it is, And who knows, this time next year I might be a beach bum in San Diego, It could happen. Stranger things have. And it's the will. It's the will of the world, and it's the will of Ka, and it's driving us here. And like I said, nothing's safe and nothing's forever. And when you take a step back and you look at that, it's got a lot of exciting stuff that could potentially be going on here. And I still gonna start my rewrites while I'm in Vegas on He Thrust His Fist into the Post, and really add some more depth in there, change a few things up, just to make sure the experience is more emotional, perhaps change the silhouette character from the Black Reaper to just a Reaper or something like that, or maybe even a future version of myself. That's beautiful. Just because I don't know unless if it translates globally, talking about the Black Reaper when only people who've actually read my blog or would have any idea who he is, or to me. So just thinking of the things like that, how you can translate the story, and how you can mold it and push it out there more for everyone. And it's good. It's really good, and I think that people enjoy that. People do enjoy it, and it made Sue cry, and Rachel liked it. So once I get my edits in there, I'm going to have her edit it, because she's edited a lot of my stuff in the past for grammar and continuity and stuff like that, and it's helpful to have somebody who can do that. I know she's super busy, so I might even have to hire somebody else to do it. But it's just I want to send something good off, and I've got my Stephen King on writing book handy, and I'm looking at how you go about getting something published, and it's worth a try. And the people that have read it and I've talked to about it, they all agree that I have some talent in that area. So, and maybe there are people that like me or are paid to lie to me. I don't know, but I don't think so, because I feel it. I know when I've written something of quality versus when I've written something of shit. So, I don't know. Other than that, like I said, I mean, things are just looking up. And, just a lot of good things right now. And, like I said, I'd rather not go on a trip right now, because trips are hard. It's hard to travel at my size. It's hard, Hotel bathrooms aren't the most comfortable thing in the world for me. Hotel beds aren't. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I got my 2 seats tomorrow on my plane, and I'm gonna find a movie to watch on the way over there. I don't know. It's just like I said, things are feeling good. They're feeling right. I've been walking, swim whenever I can, um, and just feel like things are going right. And even when the eating's a little off, I still know it's not that bad. It could be worse. And the best thing, I forgot about this. Totally forgot about this. Walking to the car the other day. Yesterday we were on our way to lunch, and this lady who works with me, um, Kelly, she's like, turn to the side. She's like, let me see let me see you from the side. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. So I did it, and she's like, oh my God, you're shrinking. You're so much smaller than you were. And I'm like, well, I don't know if that's true or not, but it felt pretty good. And then I had another friend on Facebook this week, and I won't out them, tell me that they could tell from the pictures that it looks like I'm doing well, and that feels great. And I don't do it for that praise, but oh my God, it feels great because I feel better. And my clothes are fitting better, and my swimsuit isn't tight anymore. When I put it on 8 weeks ago, it was tight, and yeah, I still need 2 planes, and yeah, still the hotel's not going to be comfortable. It's not home, and still, I'm I'm a wide load, but feel better, and that's what this is all about. And even on a better note is I heard from the guy, and we've talked on email, and he's all pissed off at me because I don't call him. I hate talking on the phone, but I need to call him. But the guy started this with TK when he was out here um, for Labor Day, and he was talking. We were talking about the buddy system and putting it together. I talked to him, and this is also he's lost 25 pounds since we met and started. I mean, and that's awesome. And I've only done half of that, but he's doing great, and the buddy system, it's working, and so if we could get more people involved, and it's a really good thing, and you know I'm gonna have a great life. I'm gonna have the great life I deserve, and I will get back to doing triathlons, and I'm gonna go do water slides, and I'm gonna ski, and I'm excited about that. And next year, God's forbid that I going to the same user conference again because I'm still in the same place. Um, I will be looking forward to the trip, and I'm gonna have rip roaring time because I'll just feel good about traveling, and I'll feel good about myself, and I'll just feel good in general and better in general because I do feel good. And Sue and I have been on the brink of tears so many times, and that cry is coming. It is coming, and I want to cry because I believe I need to refresh, just to refresh it all, because the world it's different. It's just different. We all know it's different, and it's great, and it's good, and it's also really good to feel like you've let a lot of the anger go. You're made up with your buddy who you're being a dick to because you're jealous and because you're stuck and he's not stuck anymore, and you see that, you see what you've been doing, and you want to change it, and I mean, it's just this is all about change, and it's all about good, and it's all about moving forward, and that's what the buddy system's about, and that's what we're about at the buddy system. And I learn things the hard way. I always have, and this is nothing different from that. So I'm gonna cut out here. Have a great Saturday. Have a great week. Viva Las Vegas. Take care.